Hey there everybody, I'm Sigor Campos and today I'm going to talk about my favorite baseball player, Max Scherzer, and why he has a problem in his mechanics that makes him give up home runs and hitters hit him like if he was a freaking piñata. So Max Scherzer, he has a little mechanical issue. Max Scherzer releases the ball at under 6 feet. Considering he's 6 feet 3 inches tall plus the mound, he throws low 3/4. He drops the hip with the stride. He drops it and he throws low 3/4. So that creates a lower release point than his actual height. Of course, the problem for him comes when he throws with a higher arm angle. A 2-degree differential between a good pitch and a bad pitch, so it's minimal. He leaves the four-seam fastball in the middle of the plate when he throws with that higher arm angle. 2 degrees higher leaves the fastball in the middle of the plate. His movement or his mechanic for a high fastball is down to up, you know, it goes like this. His arm goes like this. It rises because that's going to give him his high fastball. The problem with that is that it has almost no movement. And a straight fastball for Max Scherzer, when he has one of the greatest fastballs in the world when executed properly, it's that if he leaves a flat fastball, he's going to throw it in the middle part of the strike zone. And if you throw it in the middle part of the strike zone, you are absolutely screwed, my man. The thing with a lower arm angle for Max Scherzer, which is what he has to do to execute properly, is that his arm angle, when it's lower, it gives you a lower curveball, a lower slider, and a lower changeup, which are three of his most useful pitches. Well, the curveball is his worst pitch, but the slider and the changeup are some of the best in baseball. And if you throw those low, and if you don't hang them, then you are way more effective as a pitcher. So the thing with the high arm angle, of course, it limits the fastball movement. And a straight fastball right down the middle, you're screwed. Now let's look at Max Scherzer's repertoire. He throws 5 pitches: the four-seamer, the slider, the curveball, the changeup, and the cutter. So if you check out those 5 pitches, you have the slider low, the curveball low, the changeup low, the cutter low, and the fastball high. So the thing with Max Scherzer is that if he has a high arm angle on 4 out of his 5 pitches, he's screwed, because you can get away with a high fastball. It's not the ideal thing for Max Scherzer because the pitch loses movement, therefore loses effectiveness. However, if you have a high arm angle on a slider, a curveball, a cutter, and a changeup, you're dead. Max Scherzer has allowed 121 home runs in his last 1,050 and 2/3 innings, which is since 2015, since he signed the 7-year, $210 million contract with the Washington Nationals. So now I'm going to throw in a chart. This is the strike zone for Max Scherzer. And the big yellow spot is the start of Max Scherzer's curveball versus a right-handed hitter, okay? The small yellow spot is the end of Max Scherzer's curveball, and you can see why he's got problems with that, because it breaks down the middle and he gets absolutely wrecked when he throws a bad curveball, which is most of the time. The blue part is the best finish spot for a curveball and a slider, of course, not a hanging pitch. That's where you want it to finish, you know, that's where you want it to complete its break point. The green part is the ideal part for for a four-seam fastball. You know, you want the pitch to be high, hard, and tight, which is, yeah, the most effective spot for a four-seamer. It's hard to catch up and hitters are afraid of it. And if you swing too aggressive at a pitch like that, well, let me tell you, you're gonna be eating a knuckle sandwich. The purple part is Max Scherzer's fastball 2 degrees above, the four-seamer. And that's why he gets in trouble. If you leave a fastball right there, you're probably gonna get absolutely wrecked. things are not gonna be good for you if you leave a fastball at that spot. Now, if you see the orange part, that's Max Scherzer's slider on a 2+ arm angle, 2+ degree arm angle. In case you were wondering what a hanging slider looks like, yeah, that's a 2-degree arm angle differential that makes all the difference in the world for Max Scherzer. And the slider, which is Max Scherzer's slider, is one of the greatest sliders in baseball. However, if he throws it with a 2+ degree arm angle, that's what happens, and that's a happy zone for a hitter. And of course, the pink one is the ideal spot for a circle change. That was where you want the circle change. You know, hard in, soft away, hard high, soft low, and that bottom outside corner is perfect for Max Scherzer. And the red one is Max Scherzer's circle change on a 2+ arm angle. And if you ask me, a circle change in that spot just spells extra base hits. 100%. Now the thing with Max Scherzer comes with sequencing. Sequencing is a big problem for Max Scherzer because he's not a smart pitcher. He executes like a god. But he is not a smart pitcher. Therefore, he cannot sequence properly. And that's a problem, because if you don't execute properly and you don't have your stuff and you cannot place your pitches properly, then you'll find yourself sitting down in the third inning after 40 pitches and giving up 4 runs. Yeah. And that's why Max Scherzer has had problems with the home runs, because he doesn't know how to sequence his pitches. And of course, those are the location issues that Max Scherzer has had in previous years. And that's why he has allowed so many home runs. So there you have it. That's Max Scherzer's 2-degree problem, the mechanical issue of one of the greatest pitchers ever. A 3-time Cy Young Award winner, 2 degrees in the arm angle. 2 degrees. 2 degrees can mean a nasty slider or a hanging slider. 2 degrees can mean allowing a home run on a 4-seam fastball, a flat pitch at 96, or striking out 20 batters with just playing Powerball like he did against the Detroit Tigers. So there you have it. That's Max Scherzer's problems, and I hope you liked the video. Share, comment, like, subscribe, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Take care. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.